I 28F and my husband to 9M have a 1.5-year-old daughter. My husband works full-time, and I work part-time, 2 days a week and have summers off. On the days I work, my in-laws kindly watch our daughter, completely free of charge. They love their time with her, and honestly, I'm grateful. I really am, because I want to keep that relationship positive. I try not to interfere too much with how they spend their time together. There are a few behavioral things they let slide that we don't allow at home. Hitting, screaming, small tantrums, because they don't like to say no, I let it go. I figure it's not my house, and overall, it hasn't impacted her behavior outside of their care. If they ask for advice, I give it. If they don't, I stay quiet. They're doing us a huge favor, and I know that. Yesterday, though, I went to pick up my daughter and noticed something new. She ran straight to their TV and started pointing, asking for it to be turned on. My Phil smiled and reached for the remote. I stopped him and said gently, "Please don't. We don't do TV with her yet." That's when he casually mentioned that they'd watched a whole Pixar movie earlier that week. I was shocked. We've been adamant about no screen time. She only gets maybe 10 minutes of supervised Fazza time with my parents a few times a week. No cartoons, no background TV, nothing. I didn't confront them in the moment, but later, I told my husband. We talked and agreed we were both uncomfortable with it. He ended up calling his parents and explaining that we'd like to limit her to 1015 minutes of TV or any screen per day maximum. They said they understood and didn't push back. End of story, right? Apparently not. I mentioned it to my parents later, and my mom said we were being reasonable. But my dad, who's usually calm about everything, told me I was completely out of line. He said that since my in-laws babysit for free, we shouldn't be telling them how to do their job. Then I asked around, and to my surprise, several people agreed with him. They said that if someone is providing free childcare, we shouldn't be setting rules about what happens in their house. Now I feel torn. On one hand, she's our child, and screen time is something we feel strongly about. On the other, they are helping us enormously, and I don't want to seem ungrateful or controlling.